And 22.3, the last of the Opens. Let me know your thoughts on the Open series so far. My personal opinion is that they've kind of neglected the big man. There's been a lot of bodyweight movements, and I feel for like the athletes like Klokov, those big men that possibly didn't get a chance to shine during the Open. You know, they could have thrown in a heavier weight in 22.2 to balance out the burpees. You know, 100 kilos isn't too hard for anyone. Okay, this is in the men's division, and it really didn't give the bigger guys a chance to shine. Also, my second beef, nothing there for the tall man either. So if you're tall and big, which I'm both, I feel like this Open sort of missed us. So no rower, no wall balls, nothing there for the tall man. I believe every workout was a great workout individually, but collectively as a whole, that's where my problem lies. But that's just my opinion. Feel free to share yours. Guys, I just wanted to highlight straight off the bat that this is going to be moving in double speed, this video. So you can see what happens during the workout without having to wait a full 12 minutes. Alright, so kicking off with the pull-ups. I've just started trying to learn how to string butterfly pull-ups sort of together. They're still a little bit awkward for me, so definitely something that I can improve on in my own game. Definitely a skill to try and master if you're trying to progress through to the later rounds in the CrossFit series. Just simply because you can move through those reps a lot quicker than just simply purely kicking. You know, you can build rhythm. It makes a huge difference. With this workout, obviously the way that it's structured is the movements start off relatively easy. Likewise with the weight, and the progression goes to more difficult as the workout goes on, but also less reps. Don't be fooled into thinking that just because the exercises are easy, that you should just pump out 21 reps, for example, in that first round. Space it out, even if you think that, you know, you probably could. Err on the side of caution. Don't wear yourself out early, particularly with the pull-up movements. The reason being is you're going to have muscle ups later, and if you're like me and have only just sort of got the muscle ups, it's going to be hard to do them under fatigue. So just bear that one in mind. So when it comes to the chest to bar pull-ups, I went with the single kipping. I don't have butterfly chest to bar pull-ups, I just haven't mastered it yet, so I stuck with what I knew. Broke it up into sets of 6 and 6 and 6. I found that was useful for me. For you, that might be different. Okay, so you've got to assess where your strengths are. If you struggle to even get 1 rep, well, basically what you would do is then pump through the first round as quick as you can. So that first block, that round of 21, and then just try and hit a single. My second point is make sure you've got all of your weights set up pretty orderly, so that way you don't have to spend too much time trying to figure out the weights. That's pretty much a given. Something to consider. I did that well, so I knew exactly what I was going to be doing before the workout had even started, weight-wise changing that over. And you can time that to be a part of your recovery. So strategically change the weights at a time when you think that you would need to throw in recovery time. When it comes to the double unders and breaking up your sets, yes, you could just pump out the whole, like the double unders, realistically they're not huge numbers, and it's not hard to to do that unbroken. But you got to ask yourself, why would you need to do it unbroken? If you want to do it unbroken, do it so, and then pump the rest of the workout out, okay? If you're going to be resting at other stages through the workout, you're better off also breaking up the dubs just so you don't gas yourself. So just bear that one in mind also. By now we're probably all sick and death of thruster tips, but just what has improved my thruster game a shitload is being, as you're dropping the bar from the overhead position down to your shoulders again, already start the squat. So that way you've got more time to catch the bar, plus you're pumping through those reps quicker. Okay, so I found that really saved me a lot of energy whilst also making it faster. So something for you guys to implement. Don't just wait for that bar to hit the shoulders before you start your squat on the descending action. I can hope you can now just enjoy my painful muscle ups. They're obviously very ugly. That's mainly due because you're hitting these reps under fatigue. You've already done a lot of pulling action previously through your pull-ups and your chest to bar. So that's what I wanted to highlight with you. With your pacing, you got to strategize, okay, do I have a muscle up? Because if you don't have a muscle up, it's possibly worth doing this workout twice. The first time, just pumping through until the round of the muscle ups as quickly as possible. And then, at the end of the day, trying to find one muscle up. The second option is to pace yourself so that way you're as fresh as possible, with maybe 1 minute left in the workout to try and hit one muscle up. Okay, that way you're not going to be as fatigued, and you're going to be able to at least have a decent attempt, because trying to hit your first muscle up under fatigue makes life quite difficult also. You can see here I finished, I was pretty happy with my results. I did tear, so that was a pain in the ass. And I also had a sore calf, which affected my double unders. A little bit disappointing not to get those last couple of muscle up reps, which I normally would nail fresh. Okay, so when you're fresh, it's a different story to being fatigued. So just bear that in mind with the muscle ups. Thanks for watching that, guys. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know if your thoughts on the whole CrossFit Open collectively. I'd love to hear if it's just my opinion that the big man got neglected. Okay. Also, feel free to put your own times in. Let me know how you're going. Anything you would like to add. Alright guys, best of luck with it.